changed the end a little bit, but it's whatever. It's my intro song. I can do it however I want to. Right? Right. Okay. Let's watch some news. News. Let's news some news. Darn it. Star Trek. Like Star Trek, right? I like Star Trek. I hope you like Star Trek. Battle for Konos. Brand new 3-week event coming to PC, and the final event in their event campaign 3, the progress towards free Infinity promotion. Woo-hoo! Yeah, I believe there should be video. Oh, here we go. So there's all kinds of goodness about it. Should have been video, darn it. Anywho, linka rinka dinka dinka rinka dinka doo. Here for you. Next up, Back for Blood. It too has things going up. November 2021 update. Dev update. They wanted to highlight the following fix. They fixed some issues related to special spawning. All cleaners are now immediately available to use. In-game voice chat can now be disabled. Added the mute icon. First-time user experience now sends players directly to Fort Hope. Additional post-round stats added for Swarm PvP. Added mute all button to the scoreboard in Swarm PvP. First aid cabinets now show a preview of how much health they heal. Players now recover health while inside Fort Hope, and added the /all message command, allowing players to send messages to the global chat channel. And then it goes on, and that's why I'm just sending you the link. Did it? Okay, now then, Rainbow Six. Similar stuff, but they chose to break theirs into 2 articles, so. High Caliber. Rainbow Six introduces the 4th season of Year 6 High Caliber. Newest operator Thorn joins as a tech weapons expert from Ireland's Emergency Response Unit. And then this gives you a link to those patch notes. So here comes the patch notes. You're interested in that, but now here's the design notes, which is significantly more involved. And looks like it'd be way more good to know if you're playing Rainbow Six. And there's that link. Now then, how about a little Warhammer? Enter the world of Ogre Kingdom. Be a grown-up.
They call us brutes, savages, but we don't care what they's calling us. No one can stop us from looting, eating, warring. What's theirs is ours for the taking. Do you have the guts to be a tyrant?
Okay. There's the Hunter Call of the Wild update. Uh, Similar, lots of bug fixes. Look like anything too major. Maybe should have pre-screened that one. I didn't. Okay, New World. It's getting some updates. They're not out yet. These are just planned. Um, for one, they're going to work on some combat updates. The initial focus will be in weapon swapping, dodge cancels, and attack input windows. And responsiveness of swapping weapons and ensuring the consistency of this across all the game's attacks, as the team wants switching between weapons to be an integral and fluid part of combat. Devs explain that currently players might often end up attacking with the weapon they've got equipped, having thought they'd get swapped weapons, but then that not being the case. Yes, I haven't played much New World, but I found weapon swapping during combat to be basically a you're going to screw yourself endeavor, and just to not do it. Unless I had a lot of room between me and the enemy to get swapped out of my ranged weapon. Okay, and then there's more links if you want to follow those down. I'll go ahead and send you this in case you want to chase those links. Okay. So, PC Games In thinks they know who the best racing games of 2021 for PC are, so oh, read this. I hate it when you gotta read the whole. All right. Okay, they've put Forza 5 as number 1. Or maybe their list is unordered. And Dirt Rally 2, Shift 2, Project Cars 2, Trackmania 2 Canyon, Driver San Fran, F1 2020, Race Injection, Assetto Corsa Competizione, iRacing. Alright, what do you think of their list? I think I haven't even heard of some of these. uh, I am going to get a chance to try out Forza 5. I'm going to get a chance to try it on a different computer than my own. I'm not sure when, but I am going to get to try it. But again, from what I've seen, not playing it myself, just what I've seen watching others play it, it's just their coat of paint. I don't really see it as being that special. But I could be wrong. I'm hoping that that it'll convince me once I finally get to play it. Okay. Here is the new Final Fantasy XIV event and patch roadmap after Endwalker's delay. Endwalker did get delayed by 2 weeks. I know I covered that before, but if you weren't here, now you know. The Moogle Treasure Trove event will be extended until the start of maintenance for patch 6.0 on Friday, December 3rd. The Adventure Jumpstart sale, which puts a bunch of level and story skips on discount in the official online store, will still end as originally scheduled on November 19th. Endwalker Early Access begins on Friday, December 3rd. Official Endwalker launch will follow on December 7th. 2 weeks later, on the 21st, they get patch 6.01 with the normal difficulty Pandemonium Raid, and then after another 2 weeks, you'll get 6.05 on January 4th with the Savage difficulty. There is more to this story, which you can click the link and read on if you so wish by going here. Alright. you interested in a job in gaming? Because if you are, Grinding Gear Games is hiring. They're looking for an art director, level designer, 3D art generalists, environment concept artists, senior materials artists, C++ gameplay or user interface programmers, visual effects artists, senior animators, 3D game environment artist, game lighting artist, environment designer, and then it goes on to explain the responsibilities and requirements that they're looking for each of those things. So if you want to work on Path of Exile, there you go. Now is your chance. Go, 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 go. Here's the link. Ta-da! Alright, Football Manager 22. It has recovered from its delay and it is now out. PC and Mac users can download it from Epic or Microsoft Store. If you are in the beta, simply quit and restart whatever launcher you're using. They didn't have a disc. This goes on to tell you about the game, play it, etc., etc. Dink. Dinky dink. Alright. Yeah, I know we had a ton from. We're starting out with a ton from Steam. Just Steam had a lot going on today. It happens sometimes. Usually I don't get anything from Steam. Alright, what am I even looking at? Paladins. Paladins got an update, and this Wednesday they're launching the Azan feature and the Dark Depths event pass. Perfect way to get your Azan to level 50 fast. A limited time mode. Champion rotation. Alright. Here comes this if you want to read all of it. Yep. Okay. EA Play. November. And don't miss the rewards. Get exclusive player challenges, in-game rewards, member-only content. Basically, it's Xbox for Battle Pass for EA. But it's a thing. $5. They also do not have any formatting when they write, and it's hard to read. Just saying. Okay. So I saw this title, and it was a challenge for myself to not read it before news time. Fallout 5? Could there be a Fallout 5? Toddy Boy says he has ideas, but don't get too excited yet. Whether or not the game will be developed internally or from a partner studio remains to be seen. Bethesda's Toddy Boy has ideas for the next mainline Fallout game. Speaking to IGN, Howard was asked if Bethesda might hand a potential Fallout 5 off to another studio in a similar way to how it tapped Obsidian to develop Fallout New Vegas. Nothing is certain yet, Howard said, but he does have some ideas in mind for the next game. I don't see. Look, Fallout's really part of our DNA here, he said. We've worked with other people from time to time. I can't say what's going to happen. You know, we have a one-pager on Fallout 5, what we want to do. The one-pager is likely a reference to a single-page document containing high-level details about the next Fallout game. Clearly, it's very early days for the next Fallout game. Howard went on to say that Bethesda's main focus right now is on November 2022's Starfield and The Elder Scrolls 6, which remains years off. A potential fifth mainline Fallout game would follow sometime after, so it would be a very long time. Howard said he wishes development could progress faster. Also, I have the biggest of our dogs on my foot. Not like a little bit, like a lot, and it's making my foot go to sleep, and it really hurts, and I wish she would move. The latest entry in the series is 76, which released in 2018. And then and that is the end of that, and that's not fine. I'll copy my link from over here. There. Okay. The Elden Ring closed network test. Okay, November 12th, as the loud video told us.
Battlefield 2042 is a game about a disaster.
Damn it, I don't want to hear about Battle 2042. Set to release February 25th. Oh, okay, here we go. So, here's all the different sessions. I'm not reading all that crap. Closed network tests won't be a week-long event. Players will be able to participate in the test during 3-hour time frames over the course of 3 days, starting this Friday, November 12th. And there's the times. How to register. Currently, the registration closed. But anyone who still wants to register for the test is simply out of luck. You poopheads. Well, it's closed. Okay, I give up. Just have the article. Just take it. Jerks. Okay. Just the title of this article is Eat Doritos and Drink Mountain Dew to get double XP in Call of Duty Warzone and Vanguard. I have no idea what this article is about. I saw the title and was like, okay, I'm pulling this one off title alone. Also because it immediately puts into my head the whole the old Boogie 2988 Francis skit. Want my Mountain Dew! I love Boogie. Boogie is awesome. Anyway, Activision has formally announced a co-marketing deal with Doritos and Mountain Dew to offer Call of Duty players double XP and double weapon XP for Vanguard and the Battle Royale game Warzone. One hand on the controller, the other in a bag of Doritos, publisher said in a tweet from the COD Twitter account. It's a simple promo. Buy the special Doritos and redeem the double XP codes. Okay. Well, where does the Mountain Dew come in? Doritos campaign was first. Don't want to care about that. I want to hear about the Mountain Dew. Okay. I just had to. I had to read it for the Mountain Dew. There you go. Okay, so we get two articles that are basically the same article. The first one asks, does Battlefield 2042 have cross-play and cross-progression? And it starts, I did pre-screen this one because I was like, does it? And they start out saying that it's a difficult thing to answer, but the short answer is yes. They say it's going to look a little bit different because only PC and current gen systems support the 128 player mode. So, PC, PS5, and Xbox XS players will be able to play together. Xbox One, PS4 players will be able to play together. The two groups will not be able to play with each other. So, sorta? And if you want to disable crossplay, you can turn it off. So, that's a thing. Now, the next one is for Halo. Does Halo have crossplay? And it says absolutely yes, it will have crossplay. Play multiplayer with your friends, regardless of system. But that one was much easier. There you go. Alright. New League of Legends rhythm game. Hextech Mayhem. And it's going to be on Netflix, which we're going to talk more about later. Riot Games has announced Hextech Mayhem, a League of Legends story, which is a new rhythm-based game coming to Switch and PC next week. Revealed today, it's described by Riot as a fast-paced rhythm runner set in the world of League of Legends, as reported by Eurogamer. It specifically takes place in Piltover, and there's going to be a lot of bombs in the city. Courtesy of Ziggs. And we have video.
You know what's the most beautiful sound in the world?
Oh, yes, well, of course. A string quintet playing a lovely classical arena.
Oh, so close! But how about something with a little more... boom! I know some people prefer peace and quiet. Ooh, stop this infernal racket at once. I hate explosions. Wow! But this isn't just about making a bunch of noise. This is about music! And explosions. Lots and lots of explosions. It's good to be back, Piltover!
Looks great.
That's me!
Dean of
I'm the
Demolitions.
Dean of Demolitions. Wait, I don't... Ah!
Available November 16th. Pre-order now on Nintendo Switch and PC. Oh, that is great. Oh, man. I'll send you the link in case you want to watch that again, because that show is great. There you go. Okay. So, as the title said, we've got not one, but two games that are going all full-on zombie Jesus on us. Here's the first one. So, the free-to-play PS4 exclusive, The Tomorrow Children, coming back after 4 years of going offline. Developer Q Games has announced that it has acquired the rights to its 2016 free-to-play multiplayer indie The Tomorrow Children and will be bringing it back sometime in the future. It was released 5 years ago as a free-to-play in a unique world that tasks players with building villages and stocking up on supplies to stop incoming attackers. It features a pair of Soviet Union influenced post-apocalyptic utopia to it. Oh, a flare. I said a pair. Okay, I confused myself. According to Q Games, a large number of fans worldwide clocked up hundreds of hours each. Tomorrow Children was taken offline just a year after its launch. Watch this trailer. There is no indication of when Tomorrow Children might return, and it is unknown if it'll continue to be a PlayStation exclusive. So, here's the full length if you want to watch more of that footage. There you go. Okay, so this is some interesting sort of World of Warcraft news. So Asmongold attempted to get on the stupid special snowflake committee at World of Warcraft. And now, why he even bothered, I'm not entirely certain, other than, you know, how could they not be so happy as to have his ego in the room, you know, because he's Asmongold. Anywho, well, okay, let me walk that back. He has, I have to remember, he has changed a lot the last few years. He has become a lot better human in the last few years, but I have to remember he's not still 2008, 2009 Asmon, but still. So anyway, he sent in his little application because you know you got to apply for an unpaid position at Blizzard Entertainment as a echo chamber seat holder. And yeah, I totally don't hate this new community thing at all. So when we get to the part where they World of Warcraft recently launched an initiative for their community council made up of players of the WoW community. Basically, players very involved in the game would get together and discuss the game, running their suggestions and observations up to Blizzard to help the game run smoother. As if every player doesn't already do that on their forums. As Asmongold has many criticisms as well, he'd be a perfect fit. Except for the fact that... Never mind. After first thinking he would join, he decided to send an application. This happened after getting a duplicate of some loot he already had after a difficult boss fight. An incident which apparently made him decide something had to be done to address the problems with WoW. And he had the insight to do it. His application was snarky to say the least, openly criticizing the way WoW operates when it comes to collectibles and late game gameplay. It does not praise WoW or its parent company in the slightest, and is brutal honesty, as would be expected from Asmongold. What was unexpected was Blizzard's response, which said that Asmongold's request ticket had been resolved, with the following response. No response posted. This is confusing to say the least, as such a response could mean that his ticket has been rejected by being placed in limbo forever. That would make sense, since Asmon has had nothing good to say about WoW for a while, and Blizz may want nothing to do with him. It also wouldn't be the first time a company would refuse to allow Asmon more intimate relationship, as Twitch would not give him a custom contract. Of course, that's not to say that Twitch and Asmongold's, but yeah, no, I'm not getting into the whole Twitch and Asmon, because I don't care. But I can totally see that. Yeah, they would be insane to let Asmon in that. If Asmon wants to tell them things, he'll say it on Twitch or in a video or whatever, and I'm sure they will hear about it. Their whole idea was that it was for, you know, the everyman or whatever. And they've already, well, I'm not gonna re-rant. I've already re-ranted like 5 times about WoW and their stupid. Forza 5 is crashing for some players if you screen share on Discord. Just so you know. It released in full capacity today, and it's already been doing numbers across the game industry, bringing in 1 million players before Game Pass or launch editions. The game is receiving critical acclaim. Yes, yes, everyone loves it. Blah, blah, blah. But it crashes when you use Discord screen share. One player is Sebastian 24 ounces or 240Z, whichever way, who posted to the official Forza subreddit asking if other players were experiencing similar issues, and sure enough, this is not an isolated issue. Discord is listed as a software application in the official Forza support page that can cause the game to fail to launch or crash while playing. Playground Games suggested players disable or uninstall the software for optimal gameplay. Yeah, okay, fam. People in the replies indicate that this issue was present with Forza 4 in 2018. Yeah, okay. Here's the link. You can pry my Discord out of my cold, dead hands, bastard. Okay, so we brought you the story the other day about the Kickstarter game developer who went on the hilarious but very unwise rant. Well, he's apologizing now. Now that he's losing all his backers, as you would expect. The video game world is something of a golden age of fantastical horror titles, from AAA favorites to indie installments by Nuda Studios. It seems that horror gaming is alive and well, especially after the likes of Resident Evil Village, plus Bloober Team's The Medium, and the upcoming Outlast Trials. However, despite horror fans being blessed with such content, there is one yet to be released title that is causing some headaches among backers, namely Scorn. The situation got to the point where a statement was made, and then the game's director has issued an apology. When it was announced that the Geiger-inspired psychological horror game Scorn would be delayed until 2022, a statement was posted to the Kickstarter page, with some backers feeling that the message was hostile, because it was, especially towards those who have helped to fund the project, because it was. Recently, creative director, this thing that I am not going to attempt to pronounce because I will butcher it, issued another statement in which he fully accepted responsibility for the outburst in which the previous update insisted that fans could ask for a refund and be done with it, including that it was just a game, which many have taken umbrage at. Since then, Peckler issued an apology, adding that he haphazardly approved the message at the time, but now realized the tone of it could easily have been interpreted as hostile. Going off one of the comments under this post, it does seem that Scorn backers are still eligible for a full refund. While the previous update has been received negatively, it does look like Peckler, speaking on behalf of the studio, Ebb Software, regrets how it came across. This latest statement, a much shorter one than the previous diatribe, ends by saying that the team will do what it can to address raised concerns from the community. Scorn was originally announced in 2016, and the last details fans received was a trailer launched a year ago. With that, it's understandable that those who have been waiting for development news would be upset by this outburst. However, going forward, it seems as though the studio will endeavor to keep fans in the loop. With its H.R. Geiger and this thing that I also won't be able to pronounce influences, the game sounds like it could be similar to the erotically charged Lust for Darkness and its sequel, Lust from the Beyond. It is good that Peckler did issue an apology, with him initially insisting that he didn't want Scorn to have the same fate as Cyberpunk 2077. There will probably be a number of backers who have been put off by the initial outburst. Oh yeah, anybody who read the initial article that it was posted was followed by backers saying, "Give me my money back now." Like, they weren't even bashful about it, like. Alrighty. Uncharted 4. Oop, sorry. I did it again. Uncharted 4, rated for PC and PS5. Might be coming soon. Uncharted 4 was a smash hit for Naughty Dog, selling over 2.7 million units within the first 7 days of its release and grossing 56 million in digital sales within the first 3 weeks. Players have been eagerly awaiting for the chance to jump back into the Nathan Drake's shoes, but with current gen consoles here and PCs getting more powerful a day, it's time to upgrade. No specific dates. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves will be coming to PS5 and PC in the future, but no exact dates. Okay. Among Us. Got some sussy updates. They added the new roles that they talked about and abilities, as well as setting the stage for players to earn new and exclusive cosmetics. Oh, we got a bunch of pictures that I'm not going to scroll through, but the 4 new roles. Scientist can access a portable vitals panel to check on the status of the crew. The portable panel has to be charged, so they'll receive a unique task to refill the battery. Engineers can use vents. However, they can't stay in the vent forever. Guardian Angel is the ghost of the first dead crewmate. Can temporary shield and protect other living crewmates. If timed properly, the Guardian Angel can prevent an imp from killing a victim. And a shapeshifter. The imp role lets a player change their appearance and disguise themselves. Okay, yeah, we talked about that one before. Another new addition is an expanded cosmetic and customization offering. First, visors and special nameplates so you can personalize your crewmate. Previously, cosmetics could only be purchased with real money. Going forward, Among Us will add a new currency called beans that can be earned entirely through gameplay. Why beans? Whatever. They're also adding a new Battle Pass style progression system called Cosmic Cubes. They can be purchased through the shop or given out to players during promos. And then more about those. Of course, they still want your real money. Basically, they're just scrambling to try to keep their players after Goose Goose Duck came out, because Goose Goose Duck is fucking better. Sorry, but it is. Anywho, here comes the article if you wish to read it in more detail. Okay, Netflix gaming. We've seen it spattered here and there, but I haven't really covered it. So, was waiting for it to go live, and now it is. Subs with an Apple or Android smartphone or tablet can now access Netflix games. Starting today. Same thing here. I guess we'll watch their little video.
Netflix's gaming service could be coming soon to a screen near you. Let's get into it. Netflix announced today that it has expanded its gaming service to over 190 countries, including the United States and Canada. However, the gaming feature still requires subscribers to own either an Android smartphone or tablet in order to play. Starting today, Netflix games will be available to subscribers in all of those regions, and you can download the Netflix Games app from the Google Play Store. Though Netflix says that all 5 games coming to the service will...
Okay, whatever. Yeah, you got Netflix, you can play games. Let's see. The games are Stranger Things 3, Card Blast, Teeter. There's supposed to be 5 games. Oh, it's Stranger Things the game, Stranger Things 3 the game, Card Blast, Teeter, and Shooting Hoops. Okay, that makes more sense. I can't read, apparently. No! Only halfway through the news and I'm already losing my voice. Riot announces a new game. Oh, wait. I already did this one. Didn't we? We already watched that. I swore we already watched that. Hang on. Let me go back. League. Star Trek. League rhythm game. Okay. Okay, forget that. Delete row. How about some Elden Ring tips instead? We already did this one. I just got confused. Yeah. Tips on stealth and combat. Okay, looks like it goes into a... I'm just gonna send you a link. Not what I expected, but whatever. Thank you, Moobot. Next up, Forza 5. Never miss barn find with an interactive map. Get in here, And you can see where everything's at, where all the signs that you want to run over, all your XPs, all your cars. Get it all. I love these things. Okay. Darkest Dungeon 2 tips and tricks. From Indie Gamer. And again, not going to read all of it, just going to send it to you. Dang it. 2 more before we can get to trailers so my voice can take a break. Magic Gathering 2022 sets. This article explains all the sets, what they're, tells you a little bit about each one of them. Doesn't seem like it really says that much about each one, which is kind of lame, but it does at least let you pick and choose. So here comes this article. Alright, Age of Empires 4. Abbasid Dynasty Civilization Guide. Tells you what bonuses there are, what units are, all the good things if you want to get into Age of Empires 4. Okay, thank goodness. Trailers. Woohoo! Starting out with Star Trek, just like we started the whole thing.
It shouldn't have come to this. But something is coming. Something terrible. I didn't want to be here. We must prepare, or we will all perish.
PlayStation. Next up, we have Power Rangers. Battle for the Grid, the official Cassandra trailer.
This'll be a piece of cake.
Your plan is finished.
Okay, that little giggle dance. I'm just having a real problem with things.
Megazord, ready.
I like her moves.
Mr. Robot! Just dessert! It's the Poisey Show! Sweet treat. He's not just stupid, but big and stupid. I hope we can be friends for never.
that looked great. I liked it. Okay, next up, Dystera Beta. Apparently it's the second beta? Is different? Second beta test.
Hey survivors, we're here to inform you guys second beta test and new updates of our game, Dystera. Some of you might already leave your footprints on the world of Dystera and some of you might not. So why don't you be a first survivor of the world and say, I've been there. Our beta test will be from 15th to 22nd of November, and here's the way to join. Get to the Dystera Steam page, click Dystera Request Access, then you'll be able to play through the Dystera playtest. New updates and new world. We have increased and relocated resources of the world to lighten the burden of early game. On top of that, you should also check out the vision improvement. Housing pods diversification. In our craft mode, we added new pillar pods, different types of stairways, and many other similar parts of housing. Make yourself safe and trick invaders with various traps. Knock knock. New weapon drops. Rocket Launcher, Rokita and Thumper are ready to go. These two new weapons show massive damage on breaking bases or knock enemies down with a single shot. Alright, let's sneak into the gameplay.
Mommy robot had baby robot. It's very Fallout 76.
Do you want peace or do you want destruction? That's the dilemma you have to face.
I mean, it's graphically different, but as far as like gameplay, the plot is clear.
Oh, and we've come so far, you lads.
Didn't look bad. Just the only thing I didn't like is had that same problem that I was talking about. What game was that from last night? That like they're trying to make it look realistic as far as there being a screen in front of your face, like you're looking through the weapon sight or you're looking through a helmet shield, and yet it creates this optical look, but it makes it hard for me. Like, I don't know, it maybe just be a me thing. It may just be my eyes, but it makes me want to like squint. It makes it to where I'm uncomfortable looking at it for too long. So then, like from a game perspective, I wouldn't want to play that for very long because it's uncomfortable for my eyes. I feel like it would be better if it starts out looking that way and then super slowly fades out to just regular screen to the point you don't notice that it happens. Okay, the next one's called Blue Reflection, Second Light launch trailer.
ここは一体何なんだ。異世界に飛ばされた少女青。交わるはずのない出会いが世界の謎を解き明かしていく。ブルーリフレクションタイプ。
Well, alrighty then. Early purchase bonus is a summer bikini. Alright, maybe that wasn't what I thought it was. Yeah. How'd that wind up on our game? Next one's called Airborne Kingdom.
Your voice matters how our game
Nope,
gets
nope, nope,
better.
nope, nope.
So show support.
Wrong. Short but sweet. I like it. And I wish it said a little bit more about the actual gameplay rather than just a ton of critic stuff, but Okay, next up, Dead by Daylight, Portrait of a Murder. The reveal. Because before, all we got was words and some crows going caw-caw. I'm gonna do it. I want to question it and shit on it so bad. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Jurassic World Evolution 2 launch. The launch has arrived, and here's the trailer.
There is no need to be alarmed. Please remain in the vehicle for testing.
So, this is the world we made. Despite everything that we've witnessed, we just can't resist playing God. We fool ourselves into believing that if we could go back in time, we'd make better choices, wiser decisions. Maybe this time, we'd just let nature take its course and resist our compulsion to control it. But no, that's not in our nature, is it? Out here in the wild, chaos is in control, and chaos always finds a way. The question now is, where will it take us next?
Good question. Good question. Next up is Morbid Metal. Alright, you got good music, but everything else is failing pretty hard. Aside from really bad. I would hope. What is happening? Okay. It's being developed by a single person. Their Twitter is linked on here. Game doesn't even have a Steam page yet. Being supported via Patreon. Oh, somebody. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and link this Reddit, which I wouldn't do, but just in case person is interested. So knowing that that is the work of one person, that is not so bad. But yeah, they should have put that in their freaking video. It needed context. It badly needed context. Okay. Black Friday deals. Ready to shop? Gaming Buyer's Guide. So it's just they're not even saying what games they've got out. I don't know. It's not the greatest of articles actually. Now that I read it, I pulled this one off title alone, but here it is if you want it. Kind of looks like it's crap though. I'll be honest. Best D&D gifts. This one should be good. It's IGN. So their top 3 is the core rulebook set, which yes, I absolutely agree with. Now, I mean, if it's for people that already play, then that's not so good. But if it's somebody that you think is interested in it, then hell yeah. And you want to give them something expensive, because damn, 87 bucks. Starter set 1063. That's for Wizards RPG. That's more of a risky. A D&D dice vault in cherry. That's definitely what you give your longtime friend there, longtime D&D friend. Fizban's Treasury of Dragons. That's new, so yeah, that would be a great one. Blue Dungeon and Dragons edition. That's hilarious. That would be a good one. D&D Icons of the Realms. The Tiamat Premium Fantasy miniature figure. Oh. D&D socks, that's great. Okay, here comes the link. Okay, it's time for the second Zombie Jesus game. MMO Fallen Earth rises from the dead 2 years after it was shut down. It was a 2009 MMO that had something of an interesting history. At launch, the game was an unusual proposition and probably too ambitious for its own good. A hybrid FPS RPG combat system, a real-time crafting element, hundreds of weapons and vehicles, thousands square kilometers of world for 6 PvP factions to fight over, and of course many flaws. The game wasn't a great success, and 2 years after launch, the rights were sold to publisher Gamers First, which took it down the free-to-play route. Fallen Earth found a niche and trundled along until, in 2018, publisher Little Orbit acquired the rights and a year later made the decision to temporarily shut it down, citing performance problems, old server code, bugs, exploits, and probably most important of all, too few players. But it's back as Fallen Earth Classic. Thanks, massively OP. A version of the MMO that, according to Little Orbit CEO Matt Scott, balances getting this back online in a reasonable amount of time versus the laundry list of things I'm sure players would have wanted. We did our best. Scott was the main driving force behind Fallen Earth's acquisition in the first place, and Little Orbit apparently has future plans for a more fully reworked and rebuilt version of the game, but for now, this is it. Though there will be one very welcome surprise for those interested in returning. For various reasons, I don't want to monetize this version of the game. Right, Scott, it's truly free to play. I'm going to look at turning on the highest level sub rewards for everyone, but there won't be any ability to purchase anything from the online store. This company's brought back a dead game and doesn't even want to charge players for the privilege. Hard to knock. Here's a blast from the past, way back in 09. PC Gamer took a look at the original Fallen Earth. Overstretched on launch, Fallen Earth is broken in too many places. Wait a while and the ambitious world could be impressive. Wait a dozen years on, at least you can say it's still here. So, here is the link. So you could say that's our first free game of the evening. Tonight we got 4. So these next 2 are only temporarily free, so you're going to have to actually move on these if you want them. First up, Assassin's Creed Chronicles Trilogy. It's free until November 12th. Ubisoft is celebrating its 35th anniversary giveaway. Yeah. 35th anniversary site is here, so go grab Assassin's Creed Chronicles Trilogy now. Dun, dun, dun. It's in the chat. Okay, next up. Tiny Tina, Assault on Dragon Keep. A Wonderlands one-shot adventure. Smash skeletons, defeat dragons, battle giant golems on Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, a Wonderlands one-shot adventure. It's free through November 16th at 10 a.m. Is there for you. Alright, the last one. Phantasy Star Online.
Undiscovered venture lies within the radiant light. An RPG where many gather, talk, fight, and grow together. All of this is entirely free to play. The pioneer of consumer online RPGs have reached one solution. So, let's venture out to a radiant world of adventure that no one has seen before. On planet Halfer, dolls have been terrorizing the people living here since long ago. And Arcs, the warriors, fight against these enemies. This battle has lasted generations, continuing to this day.
What's that?
Those who fall from the sky without memories.
It's a meteor!
As Arcs, they step up the fight along the side of people of Halfer.
Hello? Are you all right in there? Thank goodness. Here, take my hand. I'm taking it on.
Arcs could use more good fighters.
I'll explain the mission as we head out.
You two are from Alio Town, isn't that right?
I believe Arcs could really use your help fighting it.
And now, a new meteor lands on planet Halfer. The ultimate character creator. Choose one of the 4 races and customize their height.
Not by now. So, here comes the link. There you go. Alright. That's pretty well the end of our news show for tonight. As always, I'll have the blog post up. I've been switching it up instead of making it wait all the way till 9 a.m. to just go ahead and do it at midnight. I think that satisfies my Twitch affiliate requirements. I was making it a full 12 hours, but I don't think that's necessary. So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow at 9. I should be able to do another music stream sometime in the daytime tomorrow on Twitch. If not, I'll try. I think I'll be able to get some more wallpapers out tomorrow as well, but those will only be on YouTube, not on Twitch. Sorry. You know, I don't mention my Discord as often as I probably should. I do have a Discord. You can !Discord in the Twitch chat if you want to find it there, or it's always linked on my Twitch page, which is twitch.tv/Fayrana if you're seeing this on YouTube. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, then by all means, use the handy-dandy little buttons that are all around me. Hit the subscribe, hit the playlist, you can see past day's news, you can see gaming tunes, you can see my free wallpapers for Wallpaper Engine. And always head over to fayrana.blogspot.com where you can find anything, everything. Pay finds, deals, new releases, and not always just the mainstream ones. You can find some of these more indie sort of things. Anyway, I love you all. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. If there's anything that you need and want news-wise, let me know. I don't mind tracking stuff down for people. Also, if you're trying to find animated wallpapers, if there's a specific wallpaper that you have that you wish had some sparkles or some flames or, something unique about it, let me know. I will take on commissions. Anyway, have a great night, morning, daytime, whatever. Bye-bye.